Cristie Kerr's had a nice start. This for birdie at the 5th. And walking it in. She was doing that long before Kevin Na.
You know, Grant Boone was telling me that he spent a little time with her husband, Eric, and he was kind of high on Cristie this week. He felt like she was just rounding into the perfect form, and she's one of the great putters ever in women's golf. So we'll see if she can take advantage of perfect greens.
Yes, and the early walk. She originated. 21st trip here to Mission Hills, 7 top 10s.
It's that fall line part at the beginning.
Cristie Kerr second at 11.
Yeah, she cracked her drive down to the perfect spot in the fairway. This one started right drawing and just took a hard bounce.
It's not listening.
God, I thought it was going over. It did go over the ridge.
That's going to be a long.
That's so good.
Yeah, you did, Cristie, but
You know, the green's 31 paces from the front to the back, so you can do the math.
good luck, Cristie, here at the 11th.
You said with feeling there, Tom. It's, I agree. It is a difficult putt. It's downhill just off the back edge of the green, but immediately it wants to go uphill over that little kind of knoll in the middle of the green, and then go back downhill to the hole, breaking to the left pretty much the whole way. And this is going to take some serious powers of distance control and mental fortitude, which we all know Cristie has on the putting greens.
It's coming back towards the hole. That is a really good touch from Cristie Kerr.
Good speed.
It looked from our angle as though Danielle Kang was further away than Cristie, but Cristie obviously a little further away, Karen. So this one does have a bit of length to it.
It does. She's got probably close to 5 feet maybe on this one. Maybe just slightly under, but as you guys are saying, it's like they're all slightly tricky around the hole, and because the greens are so fast, the edges of these holes just seem to be just that bit sharper. So it's unlikely that a putt will kind of just hit the edge and want to fall in. You've got to be centre.
Stacey Lewis just waiting back in the fairway, going to give it a go in 2. Yeah, well done. Good 2-putt there. Excellent 2-putt from Cristie Kerr.
Cristie's got 138. The wind is helping. She does have a 9-iron. Ball is above her feet, so I anticipate this one just being a really smooth 9-iron, because this is plenty of club otherwise. Maybe just grip down on it a smidge because of the lie.
Yep, maybe it'd be Cristie Kerr that gets on that birdie run. She made a couple in a row. Got a chance here.
And quite a good opportunity. It is downhill, but I think it's one of those holes that if you give yourself a birdie opportunity, you want to take advantage, because you're just about to get into the meat of the golf course. You know, some really tough holes coming up, and just one more birdie kind of eases the tension a bit.
Just long enough where you got to take a look and think about it a little bit. All right.
One of the great things, though, about being a really good putter is you putt with no fear. You're really not thinking about the second putt.
Third shot now for Kerr at 13th.
Has a really good clean lie in the bunker, and she's done well to get that to carry all the way to the top level.
Yes, a two-tier green here. It's a subtle tier, but it certainly is a part of the equation.
Definitely a learned skill that you have to learn technique to play from this thick rough and really work at it. It's not something that people find comes naturally.
Just that little flat spot.
There you go. Cristie should know the greens by now.
Pretty good putt.
Out to Cristie Kerr with the wind blowing now.
The wind is just a little bit from the right. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to. This is a 9-iron.
Sit.
Yep. Okay. Yes or no, Jude? Well, you can't wait.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question, no.
Timing is everything in life.
Because it's not been a stellar start to the year.
Second shot for Kerr.
Well, you hit a great drive. You get rewarded with a great angle, a nice little club. That was an 8-iron.
Chasing after that there. This is for birdie.
Well, we saw her walk her second shot. Did she walk after this?
Yes, she did. That was just a moment ago. So Cristie Kerr back to 3 under.
Kerr in the fairway for her second at 16.
Well, and this does play a little uphill, wind a little from the right, this an 8-iron, and the sound of that shot was just tremendous. She's striking it well.
She has got a spring in her step, and be interesting to see. This is very early on Thursday. It's a long time until Sunday night, but I sure like the way she's playing.
Up at 16, Cristie Kerr to extend it.
And this one is deceptively quick.
Back on the 17th hole with Cristie Kerr, this for par. So both times where she's leaked that iron to the right on the back 9, she's walked away with a bogey.
Was going to be third on the way at 18 for Kerr.
And this just from 109 back into the breeze. Looking good with spin. And this is one of those really quick putts that players are always slightly defensive. Unless you're Cristie Kerr.
Unless you're Cristie Kerr, yeah.
Let's go back over to the 18th.
Kerr coming back up now to finish with a par.
She always hits these putts fairly firmly, so no more than just right of the center.
Stands up there, takes no time either. Might make it more difficult and complicated than it is. 2 under 70.